Alright, I think this thing is on. Ayo everybody, I'm Braxton Wise. This is Third Copy Studio. Sometimes we play games, sometimes I do art. Today we're doing art. Today it's a movie poster. Let's get over to our little thing here. The Terror of Mechagodzilla. I love these old Godzilla movies. So it just made perfect sense. Also, it was requested specifically by Nix242, which was an awesome suggestion. And he was the one who found some references for me. And that's the reference I'm using for this, which I need to bring that reference in. If I just take a moment. Let's see. Also, for those on Twitch, I'm not going to be on Twitch for more than another couple of weekends. As a streamer, at least. So we will be moving over. Brago! Super cool guy. Welcome in. Let's see. I grab my reference and drag that in. There. Hope you're doing well. Also, we will do some more gaming streams in the future. You know, I'll do a thing where I, like what I'm doing with Poppy, just do some gameplay and then like do some fan art of it, that kind of thing. That way they sort of connect. But I have been a gaming streamer for so long, I guess it's hard not to do that. So I guess we try to do both. I was working on these brushes the other day. I don't really want to mess with them today though. Go back to my normal Third Coffee brushes. Oh yeah, I changed my layout a little bit, or I was adjusting it. You know the cool thing about ClipStudioPaint is that you can change the workspace. Window. Here on the workspace set you can create different workspaces. They have some that are pre-made for illustration, comics. This is just the one I made for myself and it just always works for me, but it's neat. Excuse me. The one thing I kind of wanted was the ability to get rid of the sidebars and have them floating somewhere else on the other monitors. The problem is, of course, that to keep the accuracy, the software for my tablet keeps the tablet range on the screen that I'm on that monitor. So I can't really move my drawing cursor, my stylus, to another monitor. Otherwise, it distorts my drawing. So that kind of makes it hard to, to switch out so I can hit things that are in the margins, or on the other monitors, I mean. Why is this not showing in this way? There. Guess I did that wrong. But this is a thing that I liked about the GIMP program, is that you can tear away all these sidebars. Just tear them away and they can float on another desktop or something else. They can float on the sides or whatever, and you just have this main window to work in. Alright, that's the safety stuff, so we can preserve our work in case I chicken out. That's chicken folder. That's what we'll call it. That's why it's yellow. And okay, this is Mechagodzilla. Right, I'm going to put those on other layers. I think I got rid of the hand-drawn text for these. So this is just if I want to put these words here on the front, which I don't really want to. I just want it to be this. I'm not really trying to advertise the movie. Alright, here are our lines. Alright, color. What am I doing with him today? I want to be able to render him and get this sketch completely off of here, and we basically have it. I'm pretty much okay with this. Other than just darkening up. I've done the mapping, the sort of, I guess what I call shadow mapping. Shading mapping. So I know where all my lights and darks are going to be now, and I just have to kind of lean into them. This will be... These feet... I can't even see that the rest of the foot up here. So I may still end up putting this title up here, just to cover up these parts that I can't see in order to draw. Or we might make up our own thing. Right? Let's see. I think he's pretty much okay. What was I working on the last time? I did this hand. I think it looks okay. It just needs... It's like a 40%. It just needs that extra 60%. Is that really? No. I'm going to say that's what? We'll call that 70%. 60%. These look fine. For at least for the mapping.
See what
part.
I just pulled out my pants. Ain't she pretty?
What?
You may admire it, stare at it and stroke it. You woo woo woo.
Okay, wow. What's up, Pi? Thank you very much. Thank you for the resub. It is good to see you. Welcome, welcome. And just saying, as I am gonna stop streaming on Twitch within a couple of weekends here. Yeah, after the next couple of weekends, I think we're just gonna cut the cord. I will always be on Twitch to hang out with my friends. Pilerzan being one of them. You should follow him if you aren't already. However, subs can still be maintained here if you wish. The account is not going to be nuked. So if you want to support through Twitch subs, that's also great. But I do have a Ko-Fi that I set up. I think it takes PayPal and Stripe. And I think I've set it up for both. And the good thing about Ko-Fi is I get more of that. There is no mandatory cut. I just volunteer a small percentage to them as a thank you for giving us this platform. Ko-Fi is free, at least as far as I know. They may have changed it in the last year, but I don't think they have. So it's just something to consider. Because I'm not going to be, YouTube is not going to be monetizing me anytime soon. Which is not the goal. I'm not trying to get monetized. I'm just trying to, there. Trying to be somewhere else for a little while. Is this working? Maybe I'm just not seeing this. There we go. Hey, woo woo. Welcome in. Doing dishes all right. I'm proud of you. You're getting those dishes done. Dish Mountain is never gonna happen again. Hey, yo, Garrett. Okay. What was I not happy with on him last time? I think I got his head kind of okay, or was I trying to move it up and forward? I still think I need to move it a bit more forward, but also at the same time, it doesn't look terrible, right? I mean, only when we're looking at him side by side does this look a little off. I'm still okay with this. Like, if I just look at this as it is, I'm perfectly fine with this. So I'm going to leave that for last in case I want to mess with it later, but I'm kind of happy with getting his mapping done. And you know what? I think all we're trying to do now is what? Work on Godzilla? Right? Like, this is Mechagodzilla, if you can't tell. And he's the enemy, right? Because he's not a real Godzilla. He's like a fake Godzilla. And then the real Godzilla has to kick his butt and you know, save the day, right? You got to save Tokyo. Dish Mountain is a thing of the past. Stuff like that is it's difficult to deal with those things. It really is. And I get it. Life is so much better when we can get those things out of the way, though. We get stuck in a corner that we painted ourselves into, and sometimes it takes extremeness to dig ourselves out. But we have to, like, never let it happen again. Or do we just don't ever learn our lesson? I have been there. Wow, that ridge was way smaller than I wanted it to be. Let's see. Yeah, that's the thing, right? That is the thing. We're going to be doing canvases different in the future. I have been so back and forth with canvas resolution, and I finally have a solid handle on it. You know, digital artists go through this thing with not quite understanding the difference between DPI and PPI when you set these things up, or just basic pixel count and DPI, I should say. And there's a misunderstanding, like even in the community, like people get torn up in Reddit for asking the simple question of what DPI do I use for digital, and everyone just rips into them without even understanding it themselves. It's sad to watch people tear into each other for things like that. But it's really very simple. No, it's not. It's not woo-woo. It's not that exactly. So basically, your monitor has a certain size of pixel, and it can't get smaller than that. Like, this is a 1080. So if I have something that needs a really high quality, I set the DPI, which I don't want to try and find it right now. I set the DPI really high, like 300 to 600, so that even though it doesn't really matter when viewing it on another digital screen, inside the program here, it's going to react differently. The brush will be smaller, the details will be sharper. That's because the way Clip Studio's brush engine works, it uses the DPI as a multiplier for upscaling the pixel count, which mimics the dot density of physical DPI on like a print, like an actual like art print. And if you have like a 1080 like I do, it's going to make it gigantic because it's trying to account for the dots per inch that would actually be there when it's printed out. So for me, the ending pixel size is going to be huge. Right here, you may not be able to see it, but this is set at 72 dpi, and this is what people will mistakenly tell you to work in. Oh, you don't need more than that, right? But it's like drawing with a piece of chalk or a crayon or a lump of coal. It's so bulky on this canvas. Why? Well, because it doesn't give me enough pixels to work in. So if I zoom in just a little bit, we're already pixelated. It's just because I use such a low multiplier, which is a 72 recommended. I can't air quotes right now. You can't see my hands. But the recommended thing is just not good for actually working on it. That's just recommended for the output if it's only going to be digital. But while you're working on it in the software, your brushes are going to work better. The brush engine will work more smoothly because the math works better with the higher numbers. You're going to have much better brush response, better rendering response, and you'll get much cleaner, sharper details. Much. Even if the output is only going to be 72, it doesn't matter. Or I mean, like you export like 1080 or something. It doesn't matter. It's going to be much sharper. What? When the caveman hears this, oh yeah, I understand. It's a lot. It's a whole lot of jargon. But it's something that digital artists struggle with because people don't explain it the right way, and that's because those people who are trying to explain it don't exactly know what they're talking about. So it's just difficult, you know. You're always getting like information that isn't really said correctly, and then people try to shame you for asking the question, and then it makes you not even want to try. Then you just give up and you're like, I'll just, I don't know, figure it out. Can't draw on a tablet. Yeah, you mean like just the regular non-video tablet? Just like the straight up kind that I've got. I mean, I have to basically stare at my screen, but I prefer that over like looking down at my tablet. It's the same thing as holding the mouse. You know, you reach for your mouse, you don't look down at your hand. We only do it when we're kind of simulating drawing because, I don't know, I guess we're used to that. Even though with the screen, yeah, I don't know, like really, I can't do those. I don't think I can. I have not tried to do one that way. I just feel like I don't want to. It's not like I'm trying to be a purist about it, you know, but like, you know, where's that wrist go? Hold on. I don't want to lose my place in thought here, but I also don't want to lose this little spot on the hand. Tiny delay. Okay, I see what you mean. Like a little bit of a lag. You won't really have that if you have the tablet hooked in, or at least mine isn't through. If I hook in through USB, I don't really feel that. Of course, I don't know about the video tablets, though. Maybe they have a little bit of lag. Ah, I lost my mental thread. What was I talking about? ADHD is rough, man. I saw this video. Who was it that posted this video? It's about what ADHD is like. And the dude's just walking. He has like this table set up outdoors, just like a card table. He's walking past it, and he has a drink on the table. Then he walks past it again. Suddenly the drink just disappears. Like his brain just... Like, where'd it go? It's that whole attention span thing. It's like stuff just is magically not there anymore. Where did that come from? It's been here for a while now. I fully expect to look in the mirror one day and be like, who are you? Oh, wait a minute, that's me. I forgot. Hey, DRS, welcome in. If I zoom out here, this is kind of what we have so far of him. I need to be working on Godzilla here, though. But I got lost in talking, and now we're doing this. I was thinking today about streaming without the music. I don't know, does that bother anyone? Do people like listening to other music while they're watching the stream, or do they just completely mute the stream entirely and do whatever? If I didn't have music, I would be fine. That's mostly for gaming streams. Those things are, it's tough to get people to sit still. You know what I mean? Hey, yo, Strider. Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. You have a music stream on while you're gaming? Because we could just go that way. I could just turn off the music if other people have their own. I'm perfectly fine just sitting here working in silence. You know, it's like this isn't meant to be the entertaining part of the channel. This is meant to be the me quietly working part and trying to chill. So it's gonna be me just barking out thoughts on occasion and then going quiet again, as I often do. Eventually we'll do some videos where I deliberately talk and do tutorials, but for the live streams it's just me rambling and then going quiet for a long period of time. Maybe a chuckle here and there. Thank you, Strider. Wait, no, I mean I have your music on. Oh, this one? Okay. It's this copyright, it's like a 12-hour thing. It's like a 12 hours of copyright-free music. Twitch safe music for streamers and creators. The relaxed movement. That's what it's called. That's what I've been using for forever here. Oh, I see. So it's not about the music then. With silenced frog. I'm still a loud frog at the moment. All right, there. The silence happens when I get back on track and stop messing with him. But I'm really liking this. I think that all this stuff is where I want it. I'm happy about it, and see, my sketch lines are just gone. Right, so I finally got him to a point where I'm rendering him without my sketch, without any lines, and that's where I want to be with him before the end of this stream. Like, I'm going to keep doing this today until he's kind of all mapped out like him. Then we'll do another one where I tighten up on both of them, and it'll be faster that way, I think. So I was talking about that DPI thing before. I know I lost track again. Is that where I lost the thread? Yeah. I'm going to be setting up my canvases a little bit differently in the future. Because I'm just... because of misunderstanding and being told the wrong things by the wrong people, I haven't been setting up my canvases the right way. So I'll be changing that. I'll do a tutorial and try to find ways to say it better than I did today. Because it's important. In fact, that should be like the first video tutorial I do officially for my YouTube channel, is the very basics. You know, to clarify the mess that people have been repeating to you about setting up your canvas. See, this brush is just too huge. These things are chunky. I was kind of wondering why my stuff always looks fuzzy, even though I do use a very soft brush. You can see the streaks in it, and I made it deliberately like that. The drawing that I used to make those strokes, I had the opacity way down when I was making those shapes, but it still shouldn't be this fuzzy. Of course, I'm not going to draw all these lines. He's got these, I guess they're scales or some kind of ridges. I'm feeling like I'm just going to trace them off a little bit, but not really try to draw them in there. Let's just maybe get the direction of where these things are coming from, or where they're going to. I guess that's a better way to say that. Meanwhile, I will raise to Kaijos. I don't know what that is. I don't think I even said that right. I think this is a nose. It looks like a lump. I think this is like some kind of... Is it down here? It's like a nose thing. Alright, well, I guess it is. Is a lizard mega big lizard? Lizard skin is something that all humans... Okay, I got you. I got you. Makes sense. I think this is where the dude's head is, like in here, you know, because it's just a big foam rubber suit. Like in here you can see where it pushes out. I mean, of course his face is like right there. So that's why I kind of make this sort of deliberately come outward. Like his face is right in there. So like, where's the dude in this suit? I think he's right here. Did I draw Hefe in there? I did, but can Hefe be seen? Oh, I think... No, is Hefe in the... Didn't I put Hefe in there? I'm pretty sure I drew Hefe in there. Senior Hefe. Did I erase him? I may have. I'm not well. Anyway. I think I drew Senior Hefe as the dude inside the suit when I was doing the sketch. Although I can't seem to find him now. Yeah, I really... I want to see stuff like this again. I want to see stuff go analog again. I want to see people in suits pretending to be giant monsters instead of CGI. Especially when we're moving into everything being made with AI now. I think we need to go the other direction. Start going back to analog. Just good old-fashioned, low budget, feel good analog. Yeah, this is like the top of the head here. And here's like the faces here, and then this must be sitting on top of their head because it's kind of buckling, like right here. See, there's a bit of material kind of pushing out right along here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get his skin texture at all. This is going to be a very scrubby looking Godzilla. The inside of his hand here, and it comes up like that and over, like toward us. So like this bit. and then these are his fingertips kind of coming at us. So like, we'll use this pink color. Let's see, Strider says, I checked some while ago, and the Glyphic 3D worked also from this screen. And the OG thing, what? Thank you. I hope you have a good day. You do your thing. Happy May Day. There we go. We just fake this out a little bit. I think this needs to be further. It does need to be up here. It's fine. Nice darker. There. No. Really? Is that background that light? I guess it is. Wait, didn't I do like a pink background? Or are we seeing it now? Not really. I thought I had done a pink background. Alright. There. Because I want this kind of pinkish. Pinkish thing like in the poster. Although this is a little bit warmer, there's other little textures and stuff in here that I can't really replicate. Or at least I don't know how to. And it's gonna ghost and it's gonna drive me crazy. I'll grab a pink for his highlights. Whoa! There. I had pressure opacity off there. So here's the knuckles. Harden up on that brush a little bit there. It's putting down too much color. I do not know how I'm going to do these. I've never shaded anything of this shape before. So hopefully I can see enough detail in the photo. It's just some of these kind of disappear for me. But I can see some of it. It's just an old photo. We will simulate it. In other words, we'll fake it. Oh, we don't need to sketch for him. He's just a big purple blob. I didn't draw all these little edges here individually, but we're going to take a cue from this as to how they're going to be shaped and shaded. Let's do that. I think this is on his elbow. Eh? That's what I'm thinking. And I'll bring it forward. Maybe we'll make it a little streakier. You know what, that's what we'll do. Instead of doing that, we'll just try to be cruder with the strokes and not try and refine him too much. I do that thing where I over render. Okay, you can't see much here. Hey, Robert Jitura. Welcome. I'm doing good. Thank you. Hmm. Eventually he'll have like a... he'll have an eye. I need to define him a little bit more, but I think I'm getting him to where I want him. Also, I don't know if you can hear there's birds in the background. I have the, it's not in the music. There's actual birds outside. I have It's slightly warmed up to about 60, so I opened up the sliding glass door. Fortunately, there's no other noise out there but birds. Fingers crossed. You like the bird sounds? It's nice when there's not anything going on out there. Usually there's a basketball court back there and people are playing and screaming like idiots. And you don't get the ability to just hear the actual sounds of normal outdoors because everyone's so busy screaming. Takes a lot of work. This come off his back? It's something like there. We're gonna have to really concentrate here. I'm using my airbrush tool as well now, which is just the stock airbrush that comes with Clip Studio. I don't use this thing as much as I should. Good tool, has some good effects. These are going too much this way. They usually kind of wash out, don't they? Maybe we'll do that. It's nice, there's no road construction out there now, or kids playing basketball, or any stupidness. It's nice, an actual peaceful day for once. I know, I'm so cynical. Right? But still. It is true. We don't get many of those. Really? Okay, hold on. There's the problem. I must have hit that by accident. I didn't have my opacity on in the brush. I'll just wash that out with this bright color. We wouldn't have anything. Just an indication of it. Not even complete these lines. Like that. You gotta zoom out every once in a while. And you go crazy. You go pixel blind. It's when you zoom in so far for so long you lose sight of the rest of the picture. Okay, I'm liking the way this is. I think we're figuring out a workflow for these, I don't know, back plates? Something? I don't know the right terminology for it is. I have to remember to not use that background color. I swear I drew Hefe into here. I must have accidentally deleted the sketch. Poor Hefe. How am I gonna make sense out of these? I don't think there's that many of them, right? So then we'll say this is this here, and we'll just drag a bit, like a piece of it down like that. And there. So then he just goes above that. And we would have some other little... I guess he's come at it like here, back of his leg or something. It's hard to tell. I'm just drawing what I see, and I don't see much. It's like when we did that background for Poppy Playtime 5, Chapter 5. Right, wait, I have that right. There we go. You see, I can't even, in the original, I can barely even tell what that is. So I was really just kind of throwing in stuff where I see it and eventually trying to make sense out of it. So when in doubt, just don't try to figure it out. See, there you go. We'll stop at that because then it rhymes. There. I'm just imagining these are clustered up along his leg, and we'll just leave it at that. No questions asked. So we'll say this ends like here. And something here. Some chunkiness down here. Let's start with this one. We'll do it the other way around. Do the shadow first, since we're not seeing the tops of these things. Hey, Ozweezy. Welcome in. I like the way Refraction says it. I like the way he spells it. That's a different one. These might need to go back a little bit more. Also, I am not going to be streaming on Twitch after a couple of weekends here, so for anyone who isn't following my YouTube channel, you should adopt that quickly. And I'm starting to do some gaming streams on YouTube. Actually, except they're going to be sort of art related. Like we'll do like fan art and stuff like we're doing these posters. Cover art for the games. Which is kind of fun. I really enjoyed doing Poppy Playtime. I have to re-record that video. So there's a shorter version. One where I look a little bit more pro. Yeah, you gotta look good. YouTube is better for me. I don't like Twitch. I don't like streaming on Twitch. It's not about being better, it's that I just don't want to be on Twitch anymore. You know, YouTube has an algorithm. YouTube has discovery. Twitch has nothing. So, and all it does is divide up the channel anyway when you're like simulcasting, like I stream to YouTube right now. We have a couple of viewers there. It's just I'd rather not stream to both places. Am I gonna do all these lines? Starting to refine him too much again. I was like, oh, I'm gonna be making him streaky. I promise I won't over-render. It's not a lie, if you mean it. I meant it. I just couldn't resist. I was weak. It was a moment of weakness. Make this darker. This needs to come in a bit, I think. This goes out. And then comes back in, I think. Yeah, I was missing that knee. A long tail. That tail. That tail. It's getting there. We're almost there. Let's see. We'll keep working on the back plates. That's our project for today.
primary control of critical vehicle function.
It's looking good. I like these. I mean, I'm just making a mishmash of stuff, but it's you know, it's somehow working, right? Thank you. Here's a problem. I did not have this out far enough. Let's do pressure size. No. There. I'm liking him. Okay. And I'm trying to sort of do this texture thing, but sort of scribbling at it like I would with a pencil instead of painting. Let's turn that off.
Liftoff of mission 41D, the first flight of the orbital Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower. Discovery's 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
It's hard to tell which direction that texture is going in. You know what? I'm almost there. My eyes are getting blurry. Give myself a couple of seconds to blink. Chug some coffee. Phew, okay. I think I can finish him. Like Mechagodzilla, I really want to darken in. I really just mapped him out. I just started kind of doing this this thing with him, and I think that's, yeah, I like it. I really like this. We can finish that. I can finish that today. We'll run long, maybe 20-30 minutes. Yeah, I'm digging these though. These back plates. I thought it was gonna be crazy. Turn out that I actually like doing them. I like the effect. Why is it doing that? Is my airbrush messed up? Hold on. Yeah, that shouldn't be happening. Yeah, something's messing up. Like something's blocking me from my stuff here. Yeah, why is my airbrush doing that? It's weird. It's acting like an eraser. What's going on with this thing? My stuff is working right. It's weird. Did my brush engine crash? Yeah, nothing is changing. Alright, let's well, when did I last save? That's very strange. I don't remember this happening before. All the other stuff works right, but the brush engine isn't doing anything anymore. It just stuck in airbrush mode. Or I don't know what eraser mode, or I don't know what. Here, let's try to. Yeah, it's definitely not a Kolinsky brush. Maybe I should just restart it. I don't want to lose my progress though. We'll save anyway, and then we'll just see what it does. Get this all restarted. That's weird. Hold on, there is really something wrong here now. None of my stuff is working. All of it's gone. But these brushes are still here. Let's create a new layer. There's no color information. Maybe it's my tablet? Yeah, the mouse does something. But the tablet... Wait a minute. There. You know what? I do not understand what my problem was right there. But it's crazy. There we go. Sorry, I guess we're fine now. What is... Okay, that was weird. I don't know. I don't know if that was the software or my... you know, like as in ClipStudioPaint, or if that was my tablet doing that. That was unpleasant. Alright, let's try not having moments like that again. It's stealing my thunder. Let's see. There. What color do I have on here? Oh, well, a color that I did not... I was actually trying to test things with. Right, we're going to do the rest of these scales. That's what I was working on. I still don't like that elbow. Whoops. I'm not liking this one. Let's see if we can pull it out of the fire. Yeah, we'll mess with that a little bit more. Yeah, I don't like that. I'm messing that thing up. Here, how about this? Maybe that's what's giving me a problem. Here it is. It's looking wild right there. Try and reshape this. I don't like the way this is. Yeah, maybe like that. I just make up my own thing because I don't like the way these are. I am totally faking this right now. Alright, what do we think? I think I'm okay with some of that. Let's call him done. We'll work on him for a bit. Which really I'm just, I don't know. I guess we're just sort of reinforcing all this. Is it like solid black? Thank you. No, I don't like that. Those aren't really good rivets, but it is what it is. I don't know what we're doing this face. I cannot. This looks weird. I need a better picture. This nose part. Oh, what is that? Nope, I hear sirens. They're coming for me. I will finally be brought to justice. I don't know what for, though. I'm sure they'll tell me when they charge me. We should just cut all that in. It's looking freaky. No. Pressure size. Trying to get the look of bolts without, or rivets without really drawing them. It's always a learning experience. Sorta. Man, I hear some angry birds out there. Squawking. I have no idea what we're doing on this side. It looks cool. at least. Oh, I'm sure no one cares, but I bought the, that Beastie Boys anthology. It's pretty awesome. I don't have it yet, though. I'm pretty sure Nix is buying it as well. It's a necessity. Am I? I don't think so. My stuff looks fine. And my bitrate seems steady. And I don't see missed frames on OBS. Okay. Let's see. And we're on Twitch. From my preview, it looks okay. Really? Wow, alright. I mean, we should be fine, but it could be, you know what, it could be a local server. Because my stuff looks okay on this side. And this could be your server, near you. Does England share a server with Italy? Where is your server at? Of course, I can also check my bandwidth. Just run a speed test. No, I'm doing 700 down, 800 up. Or 900 up. It's gotta be a server near you, maybe. It's weird. Anyway, thank you. If anyone else is having issues, just let me know, and that might help me figure out what's wrong. Excuse me. I don't think it's on my end. Huh. I can't be sure, but OBS isn't saying anything. Of course, that doesn't mean anything. I've seen OBS give weird data before. Yeah, kind of rivety. Sort of. Riveting. And those are all weirdly placed. I can do better. Let's just make it a little bit better. Here's my blending brush. Let's see if that helps a little bit. Seems a bit harsh. It's just too harsh. I need to put settings in this one so I can control it more. I don't usually like using blending brushes. Just go back to using my brush. They do have their uses though. I just need to spend more time with mine. Quality time. I'm just gonna kind of go where I want here. I'm not even gonna pay attention to whatever that is over there. That shoulder does not matter. Alright, I'm gonna have to give myself a break for today. I think I'm good on him. And I think he's gonna be done next time. Right? Tomorrow? Yeah, we'll finish this tomorrow. I'm sure of it. Alright, everyone. Have a good one. I'll be back tomorrow.